The fuck are you doing? Thank you. Fucking jackass motherfucker. Super awkward, but hey. Catch up. Hello everyone and welcome. Turn you off for now. Not eating battery. Sound check, sound check. It should be good. I would have been annoyed if it wasn't. Alright, we're gonna jump into game and then we're gonna sit and have a booth for a minute here. And yeah, I apologize again for this being a weird week in terms of schedule. I don't know, my mentals have been in a weird place and been trying to reorient and get stuff around and not having a great time doing it, both in just not doing it very well and not having fun because of that. Oh, son of a bitch. Hang on, I forgot to go put the fucking disc in. That's where my mentals are at. I forgot the disc wasn't in there. Give game. Fuck's sake. That stupid thing. Buffoonery solved. had a fucking awkward ass knot sitting in between my shoulder blades for the last like 3 fucking days. And I cannot get it to release properly for the life of me. Okay. Alright, what is going on here? Can you, like, unfuck yourself? What are you doing? Thank you. Why are you being weird, man? So that one is still going, huh? I kind of legitimately figured the season was going to actually come to an end for the launch of the D2 remaster, and that was going to start a new season. Totally the way I figured that was going to go. How much longer is season 24? I'm going to actually check that real quick. How much longer is season 24 on? End date. Oh shit, so it's still all of October. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I totally thought it was gonna, when D2 dropped, it was going to start a new season. And there was a question that was in there that actually feels somewhat relevant. With the new old Diablo out, are they going to do another season? Or are they just going to concentrate on, the classic? I'll just give a plug for my lovely wife and moderator, who also sends apologies for being a weird couple weeks for streaming the last little bit as we try to readjust to things and shift our timings with mixed levels of success. Hi, baby. Hello, fuzzy one. I'm here. Let me help, dummy. Wish. Seriously, you shed so much. Smoosh your head. I smoosh your head. Alright, we're gonna have a quick little boof. As per usual. Myself all kind of just relaxed into go punch shit mode and be somewhat sociable to be able to talk and say hello to you people and chat instead of just grunting and making angry noises. Because honestly, that's somewhat inexplicably where my mentals feel at today. I'm not exactly sure why, but I don't know, I feel a little mentally frustrated. Might have something to do with this fucking knot, though. It feels like your one shoulder's like folded in on itself. That's not exactly a good time. Oh, and I will have, well, I'm thinking about it before I forget. In both happy and further schedule kerfuffling news, my good buddy Kentaro is back to streaming. His indefinite hiatus was less time than we all thought. So that will mean that Medieval Monday, which I haven't been keeping up with like I wanted to, sorry, is going to get bumped to being Tale of a Tuesday for the time being. So Kentaro and I can finish off our Borderlands 1 Mercenary Monday playthrough. So we've got the rest of the Claptrap expansion and then the Mad Moxie's Arena DLC to do. And then at some point later on, we may come back to it, like once we've finished max leveling those characters, to have
Very
like an
pretty
epilogue
day.
of
The scenery is interesting in these parts.
Cromarax
The ground
runs.
is. Are we going to do
Oh,
anything?
fucking Cromarax. I would be super ecstatic if during those runs with Kentaro, if we end up doing them, that we managed to beat the fucker, because I have never downed him. He's so insane. Like, I know there's a lot of raid bosses in there. A lot of them are pretty fucking insane in 2, but they're more approachable with the way that you did the builds and the different weapon types and shit like that you could get. Like, they made it because they leaned harder into raid bosses, so they developed them a little bit more and I guess tested them probably a little more thoroughly. But fuck, you want to talk like a real hard ass raid boss? Cromarax, man, Jesus Christ. I think they reinstated the ledge glitch to make him potentially soloable. I think I saw somebody do it, but I never had it work for me. I never had it work for me. He still hit me on that fucking ledge. And it's just like, I don't get how these people are getting it to glitch and do this. He can still hit me every fucking time. And those stupid little fucking crawly worm things, those were the ones that were a real bitch. Whatever designer thought it was a good idea to make him spam practically unavoidable fucking worms that one-shot you, even as the tankiest fucking character. You're a dick. Again, I get challenged. That's not so much challenge as just like, what the fuck, dude? You broke it. And then said, here you go. Fight him. Have fun. While cackling madly and doing the fucking burns knees thing. Pretty much. Watching endless players shatter their faces on the brick wall that is Cromarax. Over and over and over again in the hopes of the sweet ultra rare only drops from him pearlescent loot. Don't get me wrong, I would love to see one of those fucking guns. Oh my god, would I love to see one and hold one in my character's hands and be like, yee, this is mine. But, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get there, man. He's fucking hard. And like I said, it's not even that. It's like you could theoretically survive any of his big, fairly devastating, but like livable as a tankable for a couple hits as a heavy tank character with the right health regen and shit like that specced in. It's the I'm constantly spamming these fucking worm things like worm, 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 almost that will one shot you, and you can't get out of the way of them because they're just all over the place and just go through the fucking ground. Like even with a full party of 4, having 2 people fully dedicated to fucking mini worm like ad control and then 2 people just womping on the boss, I still feel like that'd just be like ridiculous, especially since the fact that it scales things the more people that you have in, as it kind of should. I don't know. anxious to try it. He's kind of a fearsome force, but there were really some questionable decisions made in designing that boss and the fight. So we are going to be. Let's fucking. Do I have anything in mind now? Okay, I did properly clear that. Let's go land in the crater level 1, and we'll pause there. Clear out the craters and the towers, and we are going to punch Fatty Fat Tits. And his fat tits. And if you have no idea what I'm saying about it, and you're going, that's rude, just wait. They jiggle. He'll shit talk you and stomp around his arena, and all the while his moves are just jiggling. Just a jiggling. And to anybody who might be coming in and is curious, yes, I will be picking up the D2 remaster. And no, that will not be on my Xbox, even though they made it for it, and I appreciate their accessibility reach with that. The difference in style, play style, just to think how the game runs between old school D2, which I had a tiny little bit of experience with, like old school Diablo and new Diablo, where it's a more faster action-paced game. And the whole pacing and the way that the UI and everything is set up, I feel is much better on the console. I tried playing on the PC, I did. The obviously the improved graphical render and stuff like that they did, because they didn't want to overstress the console, so they did scale certain things back. Obviously that's really nice. It looks super sexy on PC, but having to click move everywhere with the faster flow and pace, the way that this game moves, it just felt really ungainly and awkward. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, that fucking dodge roll being on your right stick, it's a natural flow of movement, especially playing a melee character. And it keeps your combat flow going better. It's a quicker movement than to have to like try to aggressively make your character turn and go thup, 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 to move out of the way of the fireball that's coming at him. Just roll, and attack again. Yes, occasionally this does, with a mouse, I can attack different parts of the screen a little bit quicker because it's got a register for the flick back and forth on the joystick. Whereas I'll be able to move and click it a little bit faster, but still, just like the specific character movement itself, it feels a lot less weird on fucking console. But the pace, like I know, basically the only thing they did with the D2 remaster that I know from what they were sticking to anyways, and everybody that's played it so far, is that its core mechanics and core gameplay are basically the same as they were before. Maybe with just a little bit of like coding tightening up to improve speed on stuff or smoothness of how certain things work, because they can code it better now. But it's just a visual upgrade, basically. They gave it like the new engine reskin, playing the way that it used to, with a more methodical, slower pacing, and that'll be fine to do the point and click with. Wiggling it. Yeah, this is the other dumb thing with this new app that I have to use to cast. One is they've still buried it inside the old app, so I have to open the old app and then open this new app to cast over, which is just boneheaded. We're working on a new app. If you're forcing me to have to use it the whole time, like it's pretty much ready to use, and you should just have that in place and get rid of the old one. 2, if I don't touch the controller for like 5 minutes, it stops casting. Bro, that's fucking retarded. What if I had to take a shit? Or, I had to go grab something real quick. Like, that's just dumb. I have to do it all over again? Why put something new out that's supposed to, new is generally supposed to mean you improved it. Generally, If you needed to make a new version of something, usually it's like, hey, I thought of some better ways to do it. Well, this ain't better. In fact, more of a pain in the ass. And I promise anybody who's coming in here like, yeah, get to the fucking point, get to the action. We'll get there soon enough. Have my little kind of relaxed babble on my way in, talk about shit. Excited to be like, yeah, the D2 remaster dropped today. I can't get it right now. I'm a couple things that dropped behind before I can get it. Like, I've still got to get the Mass Effect remaster. But I will get it. And I will probably stream playing through it. Pretty sure my wife is going to stream her playthrough first, because that's more her jam. She spent countless hours in D2, whereas I only had the bare smidge of experience with it. If you are a new viewer and have not heard the tale of that, I had a older PC back in college, and I tried to get a D2 at that point in time, fell victim to like weird buggy CD keys and shit like that, where a lot of it didn't work. I got to play, I think I got up to end Arreat. I don't think I beat her. And then it bugged out. So I'm excited to go to actually have a full proper run through of, proper Diablos according to purists. With, admittedly prettier graphics and, a bit smoother experience, because just it's fucking 25 years later. It's gonna be smoother running and look prettier because technology advanced. It just is. I'd actually have to check into something too, because I remember originally they had promised full cross-play and cross-save. When I was talking to, oh, fucking, a goddamn knot! Get out! It's really irritating. I was talking to a couple streamer friends the other day who had been playing the beta, and I'm gonna give them a little shout out right now. And they had said, to their knowledge, it wasn't going to be cross-play anymore. That was news to me. I hadn't heard Blizzard pull that back, but I wasn't super paying attention to all of it in the last little bit, so I can take another look again and see if that just was something that they pulled out because it wasn't exactly feasible. Although, I mean, it's Blizzard. I figured like they could run it since everything's going cross-play. I figured Blizzard would be able to do that. Think.
Not enough fury.
But hey, I'm just a person who plays these games, right? What do I know? Aha! Well, get out of here with your fucking seeking fireballs, motherfucker.
I need fury. Not ready yet.
Not having those extra jumps. Throwing me. Bitch. Say, but you should go give Los Cadaverous and Grimmett a look. They're both musicians, both members of a band called Vexing Hex.
Drag yourself out of whatever
They do a lot of rock band streams, and they will be doing
your daughters with you.
probably going to be doing quite a bit of Diablo content coming up now that it's out.
Has proven to be both cunning strong. But the mortals have always been easy.
I'm actually gonna have to ask internet to see if
Have they not?
within the community how many people are gonna be doing like Diablo streams, and maybe make a suggestion of like do like a group Diablo stream, everybody roll a character at the same time and fucking just shenanigans and insanity through Sanctuary together. Might have another coffee, love. Thank you. And again, while I'm here for a moment, I'm gonna have a little bit more talk and just kind of expound a couple of things that were on my brain. I just want to get off and talk about before I forget to, because I might forget to in the wrap up at the end of the thing. Sometimes I forget to even do. Sometimes I've even forgotten to do my own fucking outro. And then remembered afterwards, like, wow, professional streamer. Forgot you even have an outro. Or I'll intend on rating somebody and then totally forget about it and be like, fuck! And then just have to go drop a host or a delayed raid if I can catch it quick enough. Because they do give you, I think it seems like a 2.5 minute grace period from after when you end your stream to like 2.5 to 5 minutes, something like that, grace period to actually properly raid out. So I do appreciate that. They did give a little wiggle room for the people that might have gotten caught up talking. Wait, fuck! I meant to do a thing. I meant to do a thing. But anyways, Halloween content coming up, going into October. We're gonna try to finish up a couple playthroughs going on here. I'm gonna, in the next couple days here, work at trying to get Project Warlock back up to that Act 4 boss. And we are going to try to make another attempt to get through the end of Project Warlock, because it's somewhat spoopy themed. And an awesome game, and that way kind of open up FPS Friday slot again for various other things I have set up. I think the next actual feature on FPS Friday will probably be Doom 64 on the Xbox. Trying to finish up also in the weird, spoopy, fucked up theme. We're going to be going back to, for fuck's sake. I got it. Like, I was gonna try to finish the game off in any case, just for my own masochistic reasons, and just to see what further insanity is there to have had the fucked up cursed experience. But the first part seemed to go over well enough with all of you that I'm going to be streaming, continuing through the rest of it. Through October, I will be looking to try to finish off Harvester as well. You always were a kidder, Steve. And I do have some specific to spoopy time content I want to get through. I have a game that I wanted to get anyways, because I love Halloween and spoopy themes. The game looked really, really cool, sounded really cool, but it was, as soon as I saw it, it was like, I know when I'm, like, I want this, but I know when I'm going to play and stream it. It's a game called Pumpkin Jack. Self-explanatory, right? And then I have the Resident Evil 1 Remake HD Remaster, successive down the lines. The one that they remade for when GameCube came out, and they did like Resident Evil 1 through 3 remake as part of the GameCube exclusively having Resident Evil 4 for a while, and then they dropped it on PS2. And they did all those like same engine remakes of the original Resident Evils. Got the HD remaster of that on Xbox, and I've never actually played through the original Resident Evil all the way. Like, I've played bits and pieces, but I've never played through, so I want to do that. And I figured, you know, definitely a good October thing to do. May throw some Left 4 Dead in there at some point in time, just like some random Left 4 Dead. Have some less planned, but kind of still less planned, spontaneous, spoopy type stuff, if you will, like social spoops. Stuff like that. Devour, we've played it before, just got a new update. that, you know, of course they properly, you know, we're probably going, well, we've got to put out a new map and update for Halloween because scary game. So we'll see if Trauma, Wally, Deus, and I can get back into that. We give a shout out to Trauma and Wally as well when we're on the subject of that. And Grim Chorizo there, I know he also has played Devour. I think Cadavers has it as well. So we might see if we can get them in at some point in time. Just for, you know, spoopy themes. But yeah, there's a new map out for that one, so we'll give that a try. Hopefully they did some. It's been aggressively patching the last day and a half. It's been aggressively patching the last day and a half. Like every hour or so, like I will popping in or just opening my menus, like have my Steam menu pop up and says update queued. Okay, so I'm hoping what some of that is to do is back patches to previous stuff. The second map for it was better if anybody's played Devour, you probably know what I mean. The first map had potential but was a little rough and janky. I'm hoping they went back and did some back patching to make that experience more enjoyable and less weird in like the bad way. Weird in like a what the fuck, whoa, where you kind of enjoyed it. Weird, that's okay and that's acceptable. We like that in our games sometimes, especially like horror type games. But weird in the like, I'm not quite sure what the fuck just happened or how that happened type weird. It's less enjoyable and less of what we want. I had one of those. I had to cross under the ghost, so like I knew it was gonna, or the, you know, the scary monster thingy, and I knew that was gonna be a risk and a rush, and I was gonna have to try to push her. But the second I put a toe outside of the door frame, and she was on the floor above me with a staircase that came like down here, and then the door to out was here. So it was gonna have to try to be a rush before she could get down the staircase and grab me, and I might have lost it anyways. But I literally poked the toe out of the door frame, and she fucking ported through and grabbed me. That's a little buggy. So I'm hoping that got fixed where it's a little bit more sensible, because like the next map, there's times where there's like that, you could theoretically do it, or you could yeet yourself over the balcony in the asylum to get out of the way of Molly, which by the way was one of the characters you could play on the first map who went fucking nuts. Basically, they had like a storyline progress through, which I thought was kind of cool. That in these, you know, various map stuff, they're actually getting little bits of story out in it. And she functioned a lot better. She was fast and would still snatch you, but she had to actually like get to you, and you could juke her in ways that made sense. It didn't just like suddenly, I'm haunting this room, and then wall hacks. Like I wasn't even quite prepped. I was setting up to make my run, and then I got grabbed. Hadn't even made any like aggressive noise or anything yet. But Devour's been kind of fun, so yeah, we'll hopefully try to get some more of that in. I'm sure Wally, Trauma, and Deus will have some Phasmophobia. It's not really my type of game. I don't know, people are probably saying that have played both, like, but you like Devour? Devour was okay, and it had some different aspects to it. I wasn't big on Phasma. I don't think I could really get into playing it, but it was interesting. It'd be fun to watch people play, and then especially if they have little, like, jump scare channel point notifications, just fuck with them while they're in the middle trying to hide. Potentially make them fuck up because they panic and hit something on their controller or their keyboard. Ah, get out of here and just grab your fucking hands, dude.
More fury. I won't do that.
Want this?
Need more time.
Summoners. Give. Thank you.
fury. More fury. Still recharging. Not enough fury.
Sit down, punk. Also, she won't be in for it, but I am going to throw her one because she's doing a crazy 24-hour stream right now. You can go check out Link's Gen X18. Like I said, she's doing a crazy fucking 24-hour stream right now. With, I think, I'm not 100% remembering, but, you know, old Brian's not been super reliable these fucking days. I think a benefit towards charity potentially out of the end of it. And also a thank you celebration, kind of like I ended up playing this through for. Like, I wanted to play through, like I've said it before, I wanted to do Diablo 3 as a playthrough at some point in time, because it was my first big on introduction in, like, what really got me into Diablo. I'm anxious to go back and, you know, play a remastered version of the classic that got, you know, most of the rest of the world into Diablo, and appreciate the differences. And if we ever get it, because Blizz has been having some trouble lately, I'm looking forward to what Diablo 4 may be, where it's going to kind of be its own thing again, that took bits and pieces of both Diablo 2 and Diablo 3, and then a little bit of some other stuff too. Like, it's got some heavy Souls feel. They went really hard on the horror feel from what I'm getting in the first couple trailers. If anybody, they've probably released a couple more trailers, to be honest, since I've last seen one. I think, anyway, probably. But I haven't heard any direct Diablo 4 news for a bit now. Most of the Blizzard news has been, hey, look, Diablo 2 remaster's coming, and oh shit, we fucked up. But I hope we're still gonna get Diablo 4. It looked promising. And some of the aspects of things that they were bringing into it, was kind of also hilariously what I was kind of calling that they might have been doing with Diablo 3 and World of Warcraft at the time that Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls was coming out, with the Legion expansion, where there was some similarities in between, and it almost felt like they were going to kind of bridge the worlds. It seems like they're kind of continuing that a little bit, where it's going to have like a classic Diablo feel in certain things, but it also seems like they have like hub cities and world bosses that are meant to be like MMO-ish. So that's kind of interesting, and I'm anticipating seeing how they bring it all together and what it ends up turning out like. I think it's all full-on classic classes. Was the Druid ever a class in classic Diablo? You can't hear me right now because you're watching Shop. If anybody's hanging out, was the Druid ever a class that you could get in Diablo? I don't remember if there was ever one before. I know Necromancer, Sorceress, Barbarian, Amazon. There was no Druid? Druid's a new one? Okay, so Druid's an entirely new class. I wasn't sure if there was ever. I couldn't remember if there being one, but I didn't touch the expansions at all and like barely got into the original Diablos, right? So I wasn't 100% sure. But yeah, that's one of the new classes that's looking kind of interesting for Diablo 4 that they revealed was Druid, and the one tree is fucking Werebear, pretty much. I'm interested. This looks pretty fucking cool. So I'm hoping we do get that. I would like to check it out. It's really, I think, the only Blizzard thing for a long while I'd have any interest in. Never really got into Overwatch. Overwatch 2 sounds cool for them kindly doing what I'm kind of surprised they didn't do with the first one. Just because they're Blizzard. And do what Paladins did, where you can actually have a build to your character. I get maybe they were playing it, you know, a little bit on the safe side with Overwatch being their first shooter, like first-person shooter that they really went into, but it was just, it's Blizzard, right? They made fucking Warcraft and World of Warcraft and Diablo with all the different skill trees and abilities you could do. It was kind of weird that they had a rough set of abilities for the characters, but you couldn't dick with those. Or get things to play around with other ways, like... So, I'd heard that they were doing it for, or planned on doing it for Overwatch 2, but I have no idea if that's ever going to happen, because... If you think about the development process for Overwatch 1 even, like, that was a long running thing. I think it was... Holy hell, I think we originally started hearing about Overwatch... Fuck, I think it was way back in, like, 2008 when Wrath of the Lich King came out. Blizzard was secretly working on something that they called Project Titan. That they had led connotations towards, they alluded to connotations towards it being a shooter. At which everybody was like, huh! And then, fuck, what was it, like 2013, 2014 that Overwatch dropped? Or maybe even 2015. I know it was a significant amount of time and it had been Project Titan for a long time, and then suddenly it was like, hey, surprise, Project Titan is Overwatch! This is what we've been hiding-ish from you. And everybody's like, oh, whoa! So, it may end up coming around eventually, but I would expect maybe at this point it's kind of been pushed with Blizzard being in hot water at the moment, and probably a reshuffling of all their IP priorities being moved around, even not just beyond like the obvious of like, okay, well, deal with your workplace harassment and staffing issue bullshit too, but even on that front, what that would just ripple effect out towards of like, okay, maybe moving forward with, another Diablo or Overwatch 2 was under the direction of said douchebag guy or something like that, and there were a lot of female leads on the team who had a new IP idea. If, they're allowed to actually speak their mind and bring what they come forward more, that may push Overwatch 2 or the next Diablo out of the way a little bit because fresh IP. Which is always kind of a gamble, but a necessary thing too, because as much as, there's the innovation by kind of going, okay, I see what you did and I like it, and I would do this a little bit differently, let's see how that plays. That is necessary and is going to come anyways out of the gaming community. You always need something fresh, and I feel like we're kind of hitting that point now where, although we're finding ones that have kind of niche twisted things in a new way that are kind of fun and interesting, they don't hold the same weight in a way as it's not something fully fresh yet. We need a really fresh thing to start revivifying a couple things. And I got that's a big fucking mantle to wear. Oh, it is. But it's part of the nature of the game, right? In fact, I'm actually just trying to sit and think on that for a minute, on what's upcoming. Like, I think we kind of hit a lot of the cool upcoming stuff. We're in a bit of a lull right now where the creative people are trying to go back on being creative. As far as I remember, I don't really have anything big coming out that I'm been like new that's been like, ooh shit, I definitely want to check that out for a while. I've got some cool looking kind of smaller indie-ish games. Oh. On the TBA, front on my wish list on Steam, but that's Steam that can kind of get access to more things, and they're TBA. They have no fucking date on them. And some of them are not necessarily anything overly innovative, but some kind of fun rework and rehash of like tried and true classic good shit. I will admit I've been a sucker for the kind of resurgence of like boomer or retro type shooters. I grew up with the original fucking Dooms. Like, I love them. And Quakes. So seeing a lot of games like Project Warlock and stuff like that that are kind of harkening back to that with some new quality of life and like gameplay innovation ideas sort of tied in and present in certain ways that don't ruin the retro experience is fucking awesome. And then seeing everybody else going, oh fuck, these are really good. Yeah, man, you should go try the originals that inspired these. I know, they sound kind of old, but... I am, in fact, an elder millennial. Because a lot of people seem to be confused about what the actual timeline on that is. But sometimes it's really crazy to think about the fact that I've already been here doing me for over 30 years, and then sometimes it's really crazy in the other way. It's like it's only been like 30 years. Sometimes it feels like it's been more. Life is weird, guys. It is sitting in a really weird spot. Thank you. So is that. Part of the reason why my back's all weird. Pat of Burns.
Not ready yet. More fury.
Thrusting ground dick. But no, it's gone. No, it's not gone. Give it, give it.
Your flesh is weak.
Shepard.
Impossible.
Horrible. Lyndon, darling, that's a bomb. Don't stand on it. Lights up, shoots a thing in the air, and then puts a big glowy circle around it. Honey, that's a bomb. Get off. Oh, honey, Chad.
Still recharging.
Oh. Whoopsie. Oh. Ow, chunky.
Need more time.
Fine work.
Hiya! Kaboom!
Still recharging.
Ah! I missed my extra yumps. My yumps, my yumps, my yumps, my yumps! Check it out! Sorry. Mental Vizier, Hat of Omens!
Not ready yet.
Ow. Wimpity wompity. It's a bomb! Can't say bomb on an airplane.
Need more time.
Yeet! But I feel like that's the way. This is the way. Move the way. Head shop. And this is a distraction! All aboard the distraction train! Boop boop!
Still recharging. Need more time. Not ready yet.
Hoop. Squawk! Sit down. Sir, Private First Class Space Unit reporting for duty. Which way to adventure? Sir!
Still recharging. Not ready yet.
Oh. Although, up here in the corner, I see there's a new thing with this that it kind of shows off. Hey, you're broadcasting from Xbox. You can see it just above Scoundrel's face there. A little Xbox symbol.
Need more time.
Salty. Yes.
Not enough
yes.
fury.
Fear is salty. Oh, crunch. Oh no, grabby hands make fire chains.
I wish I could. do
Ow! Oh, the tubby lubby pins. Get out of here with your fucking grab beam. Sir, they've got us from tractor beam. Oh, you waddly fuck. Can I ask you a question? Bob. Woo!
Not ready.
I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it! Trigger the bomb. Can't say bomb on an airplane!
I need fury.
Womp. Stop. No one shreds like Yorknar, crushes heads.
No way.
He's a bed like Yorknar, he's especially good at expectorating. My, what a guy that Yorknar.
Not enough fury. I can't.
Bonk. He didn't hit me though. Horrible! Yeah, he did it. Ah! Slap the fat right off you. Ooh!
Need more time.
Destruction passage!
If I were a demon and I had to live in this smoldering pit, I'd probably want to invade another world too.
Ugh. I don't know, it's got a certain spiky, smoldery charm. A certain je ne sais quoi. Oh yeah, I've got a... Ah! Hurrah!
You desire. Riches there are here.
They put a new event? Yeah, I don't remember that ever happening in the story. It's been a while since I did it, but I don't remember this little, like,
Still recharging.
play with the sins and desires thing like that. Warball. Ma.
Not ready yet.
That was a noise.
Need more time.
Your misbegotten kind is creation's greatest.
Ah. Out of here, fatty.
I won't do that.
I'm gonna take that. Thank you.
Impossible.
And a boot. You're dead. Thank you. Woo! There. Ah! It's a penis! The great phallus just suddenly thrust up out of the ground! Alright, I don't think I killed you. Are you gonna, like, try to surprise dick me again later?
Full Cathos, guide my hand.
Bash.
These poor things live in eternal torment.
Oh, I mean, I think you put them there. Lady! Ow! Hwah! 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 Name it, you fucking... Goodness gracious, great balls of fire! No, but it didn't hit me. Death by 1,000 cuts!
No way.
Womp. Just check for extra little bits of loot and people to kill. Said I want to kill. Kill.
ready yet. Need more time.
I have not the patience for your taunting, wench. I said I need to kill.
Oh, you've met my daughters, I see. Are you enjoying their company?
All right, MILF madam.
Women are attacking me. This is my summer in West March all over again.
Okay. That's definitely one of the new dialogues. I've not heard that before. I definitely have to go back through the story with like with different characters with different different tunes. I have different levels of. Some I just straight solo. And other ones I'll go with a follower, and I'll mix up what the follower is, or even if it's the same follower, what the follower's build is and all that shit too, because you can kind of do that to an extent. But I do love the followers in this game. They've got like, I think that was something that was actually unique to this one. I don't know if there were NPC follower buddies that you could have in the other Diablos either. And I wonder if that concept is going to carry forward into 4. I'd kind of hope so. Because I enjoyed them in this. I like the characters, particularly Lyndon. Cormy's pretty good too. Irena's okay. She's got her moments.
Fury. I can.
I'll have to pay attention.
Like, I get she's supposed to be kind of mysterious and esoteric. I think she reads a little bit too airheady. That may be part of the thing too, is it's supposed to be part of her personality. She's a little bit ditzy. I think it took the way it was. It took away from some of the gravitas and some of the shit that happens in her storyline.
I can.
Here comes the boom. Ah. Many friends.
Impossible.
Booties, yeah. Whoop. Oh. Activate that. Activate granola. Excuse me with that noise? Come again?
Still recharging.
Bash, hey! How you doing?
Not ready yet.
In fact, when I finish up, because she'll probably still be going for it, I think she started around 10 or 11 this morning, I'll probably raid out to Lynx. And,
You're an
encourage her for a little bit.
extraordinary one, aren't you?
Oh, Claudia Black, I mean, you can just purr seductively at me all you want. today the demon, like, you can go fuck yourself, spider bitch, but the voice actress, I'll have her purr at me in those kind of sassy, dulcet tones anytime. For anyone curious or kind of going, I swear I've heard that voice before. Oh, you probably have. She's got a very distinctive voice and is in a lot of places. If you played any of the Mass Effect games, she's one of the Quarian admirals, Admiral Darozen. And Dragon Age, she's fucking Morrigan, dude. Like, almost exactly that tone of voice for Morrigan, too. Because Morrigan is a sassy, sultry wench. With all of the cool shape-shifting ability. Who I was kind of really fucking mad. I was really mad that when it came around to... By the way, I'm just going to nerd out for Dragon Age for a little while. Spoilers, sorry for everybody who's not gotten into the trilogy as it is. And when are we getting 4 for that, by the way? Like, they dropped a thing for that a while back that... Trespasser? I think it's called? No, that's one of the Inquisition DLCs. Whatever, they dropped a thing for Dragon Age 4, and they dropped a tiny cunt hair of a trailer for fucking Mass Effect 5. Or like a... Just not even a trailer, just a title splash, like, oh yeah, we're doing it. Haven't heard shit on that in a while. So, I don't know. It's gonna fucking bug me now. Because I know the name of what Dragon Age 4 is supposed to be called. But anyways, the Dragon Age series. Both Morgan and Liliana were your female romanceable options in the party, as far as party members go, in Origins. They both show up in Inquisition. And you can kind of be flirty with them, but you can't actually take it anywhere with either of them. I was like, God damn it, like, these are like the OG babes. I wanted to kind of bring that back. No. No. Bring back the old flame! Side note, and for anybody who has played, you will probably know what I'm talking about when you say you generally get the option of just one, or you can try to play both, but one of them will get pissed off at you. I managed to fucking do it once, with one character that I was really proud of in Origins. He's an elf mage that went blood mage spirit healer on, and then heavy into like the entropy skill tree. I had virulent walking bomb on him, so he poisoned somebody, and then when he died, he exploded, which did damage anyways, and it also infected others that explode. What I'd do is I would drop... I had the aura that when things died, it replenished your mana. So I could mash out all these fucking spells, kill a bunch of things before my party even got there, and then never go below half mana, so if there was like a boss thing in there, I could just sit there and go, heals. It was... The character was fucking nuts. I put a glyph of paralysis on the ground, so they all get stuck in there. Hit them with the bomb. Drop a tempest on top, so it's hitting them with a bunch of lightning and explosion. Then you drop a glyph of repulsion on top, and then they get like force exploded outwards, knocked on their ass, and then all the like it was fucking disgusting. It was disgusting. He was so good, and I managed to do it. Hey, Pang, how you doing? Yeah, again, like, it's been a weird week for trying to get schedule around and not doing super well with it, but I managed to do it the one time. Anyway, what I was saying with, you should go check out Peng, by the way. It's my regular Danish duo partner for Quake Champions. With that one badass elf character that I was so proud of the build of, I managed to have a romantic storyline with both Liliana and Morgan, and neither of them got pissed off with me for it. Which never happened. I've tried it with successive characters over the years. Never got it to work again. At one point or the other, they're like, "Fuck you, choose. Like, stop playing us both, asshole." That one character, I did it, and they were both like, "Yeah, we're totally okay with this." I don't know how. It was kind of fucking awesome. It was like I broke the game or something. I kept expecting at one point to get the one of them to be mad and be like, "Look, fucking choose one of us." Nope. Freely just romanced and banged both of them back and forth through the whole game. Well, y- yes and no. Like, because the scope of later games got a little bit bigger, more things were going on. You could have more frequent sex and things like that because there's more chance for interactions and things that happen. But like, yeah, I could. It's just ridiculous. I couldn't believe I pulled it off. Never been able to do it since on another character. In fuck, how long is it since that game came out? 2009, I think, was the original when it originally came out. So that's been fuck. That's a like 12, 13-year-old game that I will be actually doing next. Is
Think about making
my
positive
next
changes in your life?
Medieval Monday feature. I have the Dragon Age Origins Game of the Year edition here on PC, and as much as I originally had it on 360, and as much as I loved it on 360, I prefer that one on PC. To anyone who hasn't played it but does like RPGs, I highly recommend Dragon Age Origins. It's really good. How you doing this morning, Peck?
For fury. I won't do that.
You're going to be jumping into some Ring of Elysium. I did come kind of lurk the other day. I saw a snowy map that I had not seen previously. Was it that always? Has it always been there? Or is that like a new little piece of like mini bits of map or something? I had not seen snowy area in any of the times I've come and watched you play Ring so far. Is it a new map? Did they just put out a new map? Is that what it is? Or is it just an old one that was kind of forgotten about that they're like, we're going to put this back in rotation? Oh, okay, so it's the old one that was kind of forgotten about and they're like, remember this? Still, it was like I popped in, I was like, oh, snow. I haven't seen snow in this game yet. I'd seen almost every other terrain type, other than heavy jungle. You had... Nah. Damn you fucking wallers. I defy you! Oh shit, that hurt. Ah! Hulking fat beast. And I don't mean that offensively, it's me making fun of myself because I fucking word derped at one point in time.
Need more time.
Yeah, the Europa's the one I've seen the most of. And then yeah, I'd seen a little bit of the desert one. Nice.
I need fury.
Mom, get the camera!
No
Oh, you little fucker.
A hard fight. Time to loot.
Yeah, I hadn't seen it come up at all in any of the time I've been watching. It's been mostly Europa, and then a little bit lately it'd been the Vera one.
Is it me, or is it hot in here?
We are near the bottom of the crater. Of course it is hot.
So yeah, it was just, I happened to was like, oh, snow. I mean, we're in a volcanic crater going into the mouth of hell. It's gonna be hot.
Need more time.
Ooh, shine! Get out of here, you fucking liquor wannabe. Resident Evil is until next month. Hey.
Not ready yet.
No, it was a little bit back, but it was more recently than a lot of Europa. There was kind of a deserty looking one for a bit that I watched you do. Unless there's like a kind of sandy area in Europa. But I thought I remembered seeing some slightly more deserty looking bits than a lot of what I'd seen in Europa the last little while. You're having fun playing sniper tag with some people in some like rocky canyons. How you doing, Whammy? G'day, mate. Crikey. Let's have a job, bears. And the dingoes ate your baby. Hiya!
I can't. What is this?
Well, the thing is, I've found like there's
Oh, it's one of the flavors
even just among Australians, I've known a couple Australians. There's variance to your accent depending on where you're from too.
Still recharging.
You know, a lot of people think it's just one Australian accent. It's like, well, kind of, but kind of not. Although the funniest thing will be if you ever like run into a Kiwi and think they're Australian, because they will be so fucking mad. Learned that one watching all the bonus features on Lord of the Rings I did. Because Peter Jackson's a Kiwi, obviously, in Weta Workshop, that did all the special effects and everything. It was some of his friends that he knew from New Zealand. And going into the Kiwi culture and everything, because a lot of it was shot in the New Zealand countryside, which hey, fucking, if you got that scenery to make it work like that, fuck yeah, dude. I know some places up north.
All the pain and suffering
And it's
you're
like,
enduring. You must be dying to meet me.
well, there's that. There's like the other thing too, right? Is like a lot of times, you'll find it with other languages in that too, or other things where there's accents in that, where you have one of the funniest versions. I think that actually always makes me end up making me laugh. Nice. So you did so well. You could just coast that for a little bit. And well, the game's not as popular as it was once was, right? So there's not that many people that are challenging you. I was in Lex Boogie's stream the other night, and was talking about it. He said he used to play it back in the day, but like now it's like he misses it. But what you complain about all the time, right? Like he's just like it's all fucking bots for the most part. Well, there's more people that play Quake. I've noticed that already. Like, yeah, you get a bot that pops into a match every now and then, but generally, you have lobbies. That show up per match, though? Like, it seems like it's a more active player base. How about, like, in what I see, anyways, for how often you come across people a lot of times, and when I'm sitting there watching Ring of Elysium, a lot of times, like, it catches you by surprise most of the time that you're like, oh, fuck, that's a person. Because you're just so used to going, bot, bot, bot. See you later, baby. I also don't mean just raw numbers either, and like in how it works out, you end up with more people ready to go. That's fair as well. I just mean in the terms of like, yeah, raw numbers, there's probably more, but getting it to work like you get more people more often in QC because of the way that the game setup is. I understand in raw number percentage,
More fury.
but how often do you run into those players in a lot of the matches?
Impossible.
Whereas, you know, with your matches in QC, how often do bots show up regularly? I get the thing that it's a much wider match pool and they gotta fill it. I get that, but like, that's the thing of if you're going for something that's a BR, you're going to have a larger, more active player base to do it any proper justice. Or, you know, it's going to lose a lot of the fun because you end up doing what you're doing half the time, going bot hunting, and you're just like, alright, fucking die. Let me take your loot. Ooh. Shiny. I know what that is. Sky Splitter! Yes, please. I will take that. Brr. Brr. Hello?
Need more time.
crunching. Whoop! Whee! Ow! Good shit, not. Hulking Fag Beast. And again, that's said all with all the affection and love.
Hear their
Making fun
screams.
of
Such sweet
my mouth
music.
dirt one time yelling at. There was a ridiculous, like, elite one who was really strong and then had the damn. Yeah, you got, like, you know, you got tools to be able to work it. It's unfortunate just with the framing that the way that the game type is it should have more active players really to make it to make the lobbies more fun. Although I think European, right? Like you said, you mostly play on the NA servers, and that's more bots. The European's more active. Kind of forgot about that for a second, and I was just remembering what I'm seeing from watching you play. So do you think they're ever going to give you guys a new map for that game? Oh, really? I thought what I remembered you talking about earlier on is that the EU it's more. There's more people that play there, but they're like super sweaty.
Please kill those things before they kill me.
Ouch! Oh, yeah, these are gonna sting a little. Harry. Woo!
Not ready yet.
Boosh! Get out!
Not enough fury.
Oh, that's gonna sting! Let me move.
Still recharging.
Hit. 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 Oh. Oh, what the hell? Should have let me fucking move, but it didn't.
I won't do that.
You are so eager.
I think we've met before.
Need more time.
Your screams of anguish will silence.
Hey, look, another legendary axe. Cool.
I can't.
I'll take that. Thank you. Ha-ha! Behold my legendary fury.
Still recharging.
I can feel the
Whoop! Whoop! Ha-ha! Element of surprise. Oop. Dabble Jordan. Thank you.
I won't do that.
Yeah, that sucks.
Not ready yet.
Get out of here. Creator level 2.
So close now. So close.
I'm alright. Surprise penis! Meat circumcision! By the axe. Whoop! Ow! Oop, 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 oop. Protection roar!
Need more time.
Hit!
I'll taste your fear.
Come along, little ghostly demon friend. Summoned to buy my axe. Got one. Boop! Bash. Oops. Sorry, friend, I got you blown up.
Not ready yet.
Ah, toasty. When I finish this up, yeah, I'm gonna run through Act 3 here and raid out, and I wouldn't mind to go for just doing a couple quick sets. Woo! 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 Ow. Shouldn't take me overly long to finish up Act 3 here.
Still recharging.
Erp. Palace Rod. Well, that sounds hilariously inappropriate. Probably about half an hour, so yeah, you got time to get some food.
I wish
Half an
I
hour,
could do
45
that.
minutes, something in there. I'm giving a little bit of air for, me to get stoned and babble for a minute, or, have to run back to town and drop off items. Oh no, like I'm good to go in. I'm just giving it a little bit of time for finishing up. I do want to go. I just want to finish out my Act 3 here. So you got time to get food. Sweet. Ground penises! Double whammy. Is there any point to actually going over there other than getting burnt? You just being a dick.
More time.
Hey! Don't take extra damage drugs.
Impossible.
Makes me go through this faster! Where were you poisoning? Where were you planning on going with that? Ooh! Excuse me.
No way.
Gotcha. You sit down. Give me damage run. That fucking rendered really weird for a minute. No, no. You! I thought I was gonna get stuck there and get whomped off for a minute. Nope. Get out of here with your frozen shit.
Still recharging.
Arr! Bash. Woo! Oh, whoa, whoa! You got it? No, you got it. And you're dead. I saved you, friend! How long? How long is this distraction route? Ow! You toasted my face. Whee!
Not ready yet.
Explosion. Thank you. Whoop. Hi. Hello. Phallic friends. Okay, so that's a quick little short one.
I can't.
Sometimes these little, like, offshoots are just like, is there gonna be an end to this one so I can go back and get the other side? Whoop, let's not run into the fire again. Let's be intelligent about that.
Need more time.
Bob. Bold of you to assume.
Still recharging.
Alright, this one's gonna be a long one. This side of me. Can I catch you off, Bob?
I won't do
Did
that.
anyone take any damage from that? Is that not one of the traps I can use against? Schwong. Woo! Give. Oh. Okay, I guess I was wrong. It's a stumpy. Yep. Ah, still hit me with it, you bitch. Even with fucking Ghosty Boy in your face.
No way.
Ooh. That was a little spicy. I heard you. Heard you tunneling. Axes. Tower and Heart 2. The end of this. Then the core. And then Fatty McFadgins.
Expected more.
Up, up. Say, please compute the button I pressed. Yep.
I can't.
Heal up, friendo. Dabbledge orb. Ooh, ooh, treasure bitch. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you are. Hit him. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be anything other than treasure goblins in the campaign. bounty adventure mode to get all the other types of goblins out. Oh, yeah, he's dead. You're fucked. Give me that sweet loot, bitch.
Need more time.
Bruh. Yeah.
Still recharging.
Boop. Oh no. Woo.
Not ready yet.
I knew it was gonna be something. Hey! Another surprise, Dick.
Still recharging.
Noise? Noises? This looks like it's connected back around. Chonky boy.
Impossible.
Pull up. Sucky bus.
Not ready yet.
Until next time, friendo.
Think you know pain, Nephilim? You think you know anguish? Soon my concubine will show you their truth.
No time for your speeches, fat man.
No way.
Currently shredding minions. Whoop.
Need more time.
Open a thingy.
I won't do that. Still recharging. You cannot stand before me.
Give that. Tower number 2.
I do hope you're not in over your head.
Stay a while. Listen. Hey, Molly. How you doing? Thank you for lurking. How was your art stream?
Need more time.
Ah! Of course, you had to go with purple shit. Purple pain, purple pain. At least you're not Waller with it. Fucking Waller Arcane is cancer. Hope! know where I threw that.
Fire, more demons. I really thought the Lord of Sin would be more creative.
Break stuff. Pull any extra little guys. Hurrah! There we go. There we go. Explore all the corners. Because it's Diablo, and they like sometimes, even if it's the tiniest little bit of corner, you don't explore it, you could miss a chest with some really cool loot in it. Blech.
Impossible.
Shit. Charge. Dodge roll. Charge. Throw my axes. Whoop. Fucking, like, yeah, I'm gonna be 70 before I even hit Act 4. Holy fucking shit. This is the fastest I've ever leveled a character. This is ridiculous. Usually it's, you know, you're a good third into Act 4, sorry, Act 5 before you hit 70. This is the way it's always gone for me. Holy shit.
Not ready yet.
Blech. Blech. Treasure bitch! Oh, what the?
Need more time.
Who did that? No, treasure bitch, come here. You get over here with my fucking loot. Back here, you little giggly whore. Give it!
I won't do that.
Little fucker.
I can't.
Thank you. Mine. Those things make some fucking hilarious noises. Break. Stuff. Ah. Get out of the fire. There you go. I healed you, friend. a checkpoint. I'm gonna adjust my position because my butt is going weirdly numb. And we're gonna have another little boof here for a sec. Oh, bam. Bam. Oh. Oh. I do have slurp left. Cool. Carbonated beverage. Re. Of course, that's still out there for right now.
You're so close now. I can almost feel your breath on my skin. The anticipation is exquisite.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize I'd signed up for the Sedea Pillow Talk service. Hello, boys!
Not ready yet.
Yeah, thank you.
Still recharging.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Ah, screw that. Howdy, bro. Nope. No. Mistaken. Mistaken directional. Nope. Nope. Get out of here with your bullshit. I'll come back for that. Bloody bludgeon.
No way.
Oh, they're fucking not. Such a weird spot. Dash. Hi. Squeeze you.
Need more time.
Yep. Not feeling that right now.
That's it. I'm reforming my ways. Straight and narrow it is from now on.
Why?
These sinful bastards don't need any more power.
Hello? Oh, hi. Crunch. Fuck. Pull anything up from the depths? No. Whoop. Get out of there. Before you get roasty toasty princess. Heart of the Cursed. Yeah. What's wrong is I'm slouching too much. It's what's fucking with it. Alright, here we go. What the hell was that?
Yet.
Oh, yes. I've been looking forward to this. Oh, is that how you want it? You are no hero. Shh. I eat you now.
Impossible. I won't do that.
Whoop.
I thought we understood each other.
Still recharging.
Bye. Break shit.
Need more time.
No turning back now. Let's kill that demon bastard.
Back. Of course, you went purple. Ow. Ouch. I'm gonna have to make a trip.
I can't.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Dance, monkey, dance. Dance, monkey, dance, monkey, dance, monkey. Ow, 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 ow. Yep.
Still recharging.
Torment Wraith. Me. Tongue out of effort. Region for it. Boop. Whoop. No, I'm gonna stick with that for now. Her. Gems. Sure, I have some. Alright, yeah, so you can go there. Okay, so Zitzel dropped. Core of Arreat. Quick little boof. Fucking settle in the right place, please. I feel like this thing is shifted in a weird way. Or something shifted in a weird way. It's not sitting evenly back there. Heart of Sin. check things I have. That was, I think it was from this season. I didn't do anything, or no, last season. It is a lie. Purple haze. Hey, hey, weed reference. Oh, that's good crunchies. Alright, go out, motherfucker. Honey, can I have a minty? Just change of pace. Thank you. I gotta get back on Italia and do some more adventure farming. I want to find some more menagerie goblins. Right.
I must wait longer.
Ah.
Impossible.
I will take that.
No way.
Out. Big boys. Take that. Well, we got him. Oh! And here we go. King Tubby himself. quickly finish off this bowl here.
Asmodan is stronger than his brother Belial. You will have to be on your guard.
Of course. I'm going to enjoy beating that obnoxious talking head of his into a nice thin pulp.
Although, as a whole, I kind of enjoyed the Belial fight more and the mechanics and the way it was set up. With the perspective spin and switch, I thought that was, I really like. As much as it's kind of bugged on, like, master difficulty and around there, I like the way that this fight is set up. I don't know why I tamped that out like that. I was actually going to try to finish it. But, yeah, no. I love, like, Act 3 is probably, at least until Act 5 came out, because that puts a serious contention in. Act 5 is fantastic. Act 3 was probably my favorite overall act, with some serious push in a lot of Act 1, because I like the graveyards and crypts and undead theme of a lot of it, and then kind of going a little bit more hell demonic with the lead up to the butchers and the torture chambers. But overall, I thought I enjoyed Act 3 I think the most originally, and then Act 5 probably topped it. Like Act 5 really, like, it was I enjoyed it originally, but the framing changed, as opposed to having to run through the same campaign multiple times successively harder, where you can kind of just tweak the campaign in the first place, do a clean run through, and then you get to adventure mode and bounty and do different things like that. And then the riffs, that was way better, and then just Act 5 was fantastic, it was incredible.
Much longer. I am going to rob him. Just so you know.
Chill out, Lyndon. Then again, right, like, Act 5 is after time thinking about, okay, we're going to go back in and refine and kind of look at things with a slightly, we've had a couple years of experience on how this went, and how, like, it didn't, the things we like how they turned out and how it didn't quite land up how we wanted it. A little bit of revisement, so it's going to, hopefully, anyway, be better. Alright, I'm going to be over in just a bit here. Just finishing up this and then, like, the act fucking end cinematics and get in a 4 and save and quit, and I'll be over there. I'll ping you when I'm in. Hey, hey, ping you. I'll ping the ping! Thanks for stopping by, though. Give me another one. On the way out. Especially considering it might link together later if he's streaming when we go to duel. Okay, that is dead. Stop smoking like that. You are a lie. You're a lie, you're a lie, you're a lie. You are not real. You are not real. Stop that. Alright. Come on, Tubby Tubbins. Let's go. King Tubber. He's a snarly little ghost demon boy. See, look what I mean. Floppy moves.
When the soul stone is embedded in my flesh, The seven shall be as one within me. I will be the sum of all hells, the prime evil.
You know, taken out of context, it sounded very homoerotic. Tubbins. Oh, watch out for the big ball. Oh,
I must
nope.
wait longer.
Hit the wrong button and took it straight to the face.
Insignificant whelp. Arrogant Nephilim, my servants will feast on your pride as they devour your flesh.
Yeah, Tubbins. Oh! Oh, I can pop that! That may be new? I don't think I've ever popped the fireball like that on him before.
Your wretched life. Enough. The
Oh.
dark-powered, arrogant Nephilim, my servants will feast on your pride as they devour your flesh.
And now he's peeing lava at me.
I won't do
Ah,
that.
ball! Dodge the fat man's big ball. And the lava piss. Ah! It's turning into a gong show. All of your ball. Yep. Watch out for the corpses, Lyndon.
Impossible.
And the lava piss. You took a ball to the face, didn't you? Huh. Huh. Nope, didn't get that one.
Enough. The dark-powered, arrogant Nephilim, my servants will feast on your pride as they devour your flesh.
Pop it, pop it, pop it! Nope. Pop it like I said! Woo! No!
I can't.
Corpses. Davage. Woo! Like, 'cause I don't. This is not a bad fight by any means.
Enough. The dark-powered, arrogant Nephilim, my servants will feast on your pride as they devour your
Oh,
flesh.
the balls!
Your arrogance has led to your
No
doom.
way.
Ow! Hey, that's people. Hop! Get out of there. So many things.
Recharging.
Whoa!
The dark-powered, arrogant Nephilim,
Ah.
my servants will feast on your pride as they devour your flesh.
Oh, I missed him. Tried to come across and pop him. Got him. Bye-bye, chubby.
You are no match for the Lord of Sin.
Bye-bye. Gimme.
We've done it! Quickly now, Leah. Trap Asmodan's essence within the Soul Stone.
Like I've said a million times, if nobody knew the story, what could possibly
It's
go
done.
wrong?
I never dared dream. All evil lies trapped within that stone. Once it is destroyed, the eternal conflict will finally end.
Destroying the stone is no simple matter. There are rituals to consider. We must return to the keep and make our final preparations.
Yay!
I need to go back.
Town portal. Back to LaVale in a second.
That demon lord is dead. Time to move on.
I'll go pack my knitting.
So, you didn't run after all.
I told you I wouldn't. I'm not brave like you, but I am no liar.
It's kind of depressing they don't have anything from directly after.
Thank you so much, my lord. You're back. Oh, I thought you...
It was a close thing. It is good to see you again, boy.
Did you hear? The battle is over. The demons are fleeing. We can go home.
Bless him. Bless him for what he's done for us.
Get over here. I've got some new items you're gonna want to see.
Alright, chill out, Scorpion.
Lead the way to glory.
Nothing new? Okay.
Let us seek our fortunes together.
Was he blubbering for his life when you cut his throat?
He was blubbering, but just bluster.
An incredible victory. I knew Asmodan could never stand up to the likes of you.
Where are Adria, Leah, and Tyrael?
They are all in the armory, no doubt celebrating. You should join them.
Yeah, no doubt celebrating. Gee, seems too easy, doesn't it? Well, there's a dead guard and a bunch of blood and body parts. What a fuck of a celebration, guys.
Adria, when did you decide to betray us?
Guess we didn't see this
20
coming.
years ago, a great and terrible power drew me to Tristram. But Aiden, Leoric's eldest son, defeated that power and sought to contain it within his own flesh.
The Dark Wanderer.
It was Diablo I saw within him, and I pledged myself to his service. Now, at last, his grand design comes to fruition. Dear Leah, Deckard always suspected your true father was Diablo himself. And now, my daughter, you shall serve as his vessel.
I live. But I am more than I once was. The 7 evils are now one within me. I am the prime evil. Well done, faithful Adria. Go now, until I call upon you again. Now, at last, to my true goal, the one that has always eluded me. The utter destruction of the high heavens.
Cinematic.
Even in the heart of heaven, angels can still feel fear.
you choose to wear. Let your true self be revealed. Diablo.
Adria's betrayal is complete, and Leah's soul is lost. Through her, Diablo has been reborn as the prime evil, with all the powers of hell at his command. The high heavens tremble. The angels are helpless before Diablo's assault. Only I remain to set things right and vanquish Diablo's evil forever.
This can't be the end, can it?
Imperius, you cannot mean to face Diablo again. Your wounds are barely healed.
The heavens burn. This is your fault, Tyrael. And you, Nephilim, look below and see what your kind has wrought.
Well, someone's not happy to see us.
The Diamond Gates have stood since the light first broke over the high heavens. Now they lie in ruins. Imperius is right. I am the cause of this.
This is Diablo's work. You did everything you could to prevent this devastation.
Long ago, my brethren and I voted to decide the fate of man. I cast the final vote that spared you from extinction. Now humanity has birthed the prime evil.
Tyrael, you believed in us, became one of us. Now you must live as a mortal and surrender your fears to hope. Wallow here if you want, but I shall press on.
But you don't understand. Hope has been silenced.
What does that mean?
We are lost. Diablo is too powerful. Always before, the lords of hell bickered and worked against each other. They undid themselves. Within Diablo, within the Prime, there is no such division. And now, the halls of the high heavens quake beneath his steps. prime evil. I can't believe all this has come to pass. Adria played us all for fools. Diablo's influence twisted her inside and out. I suspect we have not seen the last of her.
I won't hesitate to put a few bolts through her if she shows her face again.
I should have known that Leah's father was the Wanderer. How could I not have sensed Diablo's foul presence within her?
You could not have known the evil that dwells in Adria. She sacrificed her own child to resurrect Diablo.
But poor Leah. I grieve for her soul.
We will mourn Leah when the task is done. Right now, we must stop Diablo.
In the next episode. Which I'll try not to be too long on. Promise! Okay. That checkpoint's it.
Gaze upon the destruction I have wrought. It will be the last thing you see. Iskatu, destroy the Nephilim.
Alright, I gotta kill this guy.
I do not fear you, Nephilim. You'll find only death in this eternal realm.
Alright, bring it on, bitch.
I won't do that.
Take that, thank you.
Not ready yet. No way.
Good of you to finally show yourself.
Your corpses, the shades will devour your soul.
Still recharging. Not ready yet. I won't do that. Need more time.
Got you dead in about 10 seconds.
Ready yet.
Plus.
Every moment I delay here, I draw closer to my ultimate victory.
Need more time.
I am Ethereal, Archangel of Fate. It is my duty to record what is and what will be within the scroll of fate. But you, Nephilim, you are not in the scroll. Your fate is unwritten.
Then I shall write my destiny in Diablo's blood. You can watch all of creation burn, or you can help me now.
Perhaps fate can be changed. Quickly then, Ariel, Archangel of Hope, has been captured by Rakanoth, the Lord of Despair.
I will find her and restore hope to the heavens.
Checkpoint. Perfect. Okay. So, that's going to wrap episode 11 of the Harder Followers affiliate status thank you playthrough. We've got the rest of Act 4 to go through, which could probably finish out in a single episode. Act 4 is moderately short. It's got some really cool level design. I really enjoyed it. It's just... And it's understandable in a sense of like where the pacing is and like how the story is. Like it would be weird if it was really drawn out. It's kind of like a boss rush almost type story, and that makes sense. And then we got all of Act 5, which is going to be a lengthier one, and it's going to take... So we may end up getting close to like 20 episodes of this, which is fair, that's fine. I'm okay with that. And I will be trying to just keep up on having the shift over from Medieval Monday to Tale of a Tuesday for now, and keep going with Kings of Amalur. I know I fucked it this last week here, and I'm sorry about that. But this week coming up, I will have an extra long episode. Try to get the fucking everything done without repeating quests, basically. Like, get all the new quests that pop up, and then, like, a lot of them have been repeatable with that, which I guess is something they were just putting in to add some more shit to come back to, keep playing your character with, to the game. But I don't want to sit there and keep doing that. I want to keep going with the actual playthrough. So hopefully knock off all the status of any new quests and leave the Dead Cal DLC back to the main game, to which I've got to do all of the tiers still, finish up the... I think it's both the Traveler and the War Sworn storylines are there. Finish up there, and then do the jump across battle, and then I've got 2 other big zones before the ending. So there's still quite a bit of game there. Probably long enough like that we'll finish up the Mercenary Monday shit, and it'll be back onto still being back at Medieval Monday. Words are hard. Brain not do brain things. But thank you everybody who came in and hung out, even if you were just popping in for a little bit or if you just lurked. I appreciate you all. Lurk is still live, and I'll live for it. If you enjoy my content, make sure you hit that follow. If I'm going to try to stick to the schedules a little bit, and I'm sorry it's kind of loose right now. I'm trying to reorient coming out of the fucking COVID lockdown and trying to get back to something normal, trying to figure out work schedules and shit like that. Get a bunch of housework done that we need to try to get done. So bear with me as it's going to be a little bit scattershot all over the place, but I do want to keep bringing out the content and putting more shit out there, because I enjoy making it, even if nobody would much watches some of it. But, you know, if you do enjoy it, there is my YouTube as well. Just look up CleftX88 Gaming. I upload all the shit from here to there. That's even for my own posterity if I want to go back and just watch something old to see how things were, or look at the difference of how my tech setup has come, or ideas of where to change stuff. I can go back and do that, and it's there for everybody else to see the growth and the different things. Plus, you know, like some old playthroughs and games that if people were wondering, hey, did you do that? Yeah, I did. It's back there. Excuse me. Gonna go back out for a second here. Okay, so yeah, Lynx is still doing her 24-hour stream. I'm gonna bring it out to her. I've hosted her a couple times today, but because she's doing something crazy, fucking 24-hour stream. And if you're not into that later, you can go check out Peng if you want, and I will probably be appearing in his stream in a little bit for some duels. After I kind of like get this all set off and make myself a cup of coffee, go have a pee-pee, reset for a minute here. But thank you all. I will try to be back on tomorrow as well to do something. Figure out where the hell we're at. Oh, I was talking earlier and I didn't quite get to it. I'm going to try to be continuing and bring it back because I talked about it a little bit ago. Sundays in Space is a semi-regular thing. Dead Space 2 is the next thing up on the docket. Got to get through that, and then I'm going to be holding pattern for a while till Kentaro finishes Dead Space 1 and Dead Space 2, and then we're going to do Dead Space 3 together. That's my partner for Mercenary Mondays. Just recently came back from a little break from streaming. Cleared his head a bit. Just check him out. La la la. Just running my mind over things real quick. Probably have some more Alt F4 again soon and have another attempt to take another whack at that insanity. Give you some more rage to giggle over, and I think that's everything for now. So, as always, I hope the content was stimulating and satisfying to your ears. It's the point of why we come here, why we play these games. And until the next time, guys, thank you for joining, and we'll see you later.